And you're very welcome out to the kitchen this morning. We're delighted to be joined by Raymond Moran from Harry's Bar and Restaurant in Donegal. Why is Raymond here? You were the overall winner of On Board B's Just Ask competition, which is fantastic. What is Just Ask? Remind people, just in case they don't know.
Just Ask is where a restaurant such as ours and many other in the country will go around and they will go out and they will source their own produce, and Board B will help them along the way. We won this award overall last year, and it's just fantastic. Okay. So it is.
Well, look at the display of produce. This is all local to your restaurant in Donegal, is it?
This is all local from the restaurant in Donegal. This is actually from our own walled garden, which is about 2 miles from the restaurant.
Very posh, yes, very good.
So we really do try and push the locality, and we can really stand behind what ingredients we use. Now, we've also been very lucky enough to have Dermot Kerry. Yeah, these are all heritage potatoes, so these are like more up-end potatoes. So
and we're going to use some of these now because this is a dish that any family could cook.
Any.
Wholesome, good quality Irish food.
Perfect.
Tell us what it is.
We have a pork shoulder, and we're just going to use some seasonal vegetables from the walled garden.
Okay.
And we're going to braise some red cabbage, again, from our garden, and then just nice bits and pieces, and of course, some nice beer.
Some Donegal pale ale.
I don't know if it's too early yet or not.
Right, let's get into it.
I'm going to start the pork. So the shoulder pork's a nice tender, takes long to cook. So this dish is about an hour and a half in the oven. But that means, it means you can go up and put your feet up and enjoy yourself. Yeah.
And remember, if I go into your restaurant and say to you, I want a steak, where does the steak come from? It doesn't matter what's on the menu. You one of your guys, or you can come out and tell me.
One of our guys will tell you. We actually get our own beef and we hang it for 28 days on our own cauldron.
Oh,
so,
I like it.
You know, when we go to Greencastle in a show as well, and we pick up the fish from the actual boats when they come in. Yeah.
Okay.
So again, it's just a mixture of veg from our garden. So we're going to give this a little brown.
Okay.
While that's browning, I'm going to start the cabbage in another pot, which is just some onions.
All right.
And the cabbage, of course.
Lovely. Lovely.
And we'll let that sweat down a little bit. And in these little bags, I've sort of done up to get the spices. And these, I've put in peppercorn, juniper, some star anise, and some clove. So it's all in there, so it doesn't get mixed out. And then when you're finished,
you can pick them out later on, which is great. Absolutely.
So you're not biting the hard bits.
I'm liking it. Smells are beginning to come through as nice as well. So this is the Donegal. This is the stock first of all.
No, this is a little bit of chicken stock.
Okay, it's in, yeah.
And in there, we're going to cheat. We're going to go to France for this one, unfortunately. It's just a little bit.
If you could put a vineyard at the back of the restaurant, you'd do it.
Well, we're working on it. We actually have a vineyard in our greenhouse.
That's fair play. I think that's brilliant.
We've put these off it, and we've tried them out to make our own raisins for the cabbage. So,
all right, fair play to you.
So you don't have to go to these lengths.
No, well, that's it's just good.
So you put in your raisins.
There's no problem sourcing the food there, I tell you.
No, well, it was hard work, but worth it, and the customer really appreciates it as well.
I think you're right. Yeah, absolutely.
And then some honey again. This is from a guy in Buncrana, and then a showing again. So we get that and we let that simmer down. So we just basically let that all sweat. And while that's been sweating, we have the pork. So we just try and get this brown. So when it's all brown, of course I'm going to push it on a wee bit here.
No problem.
We had the onions.
Okay.
Our seasonal veg. We have an albino beetroot.
Okay.
And some carrot and some pumpkin squash, butternut squash.
There's a lot in this, isn't there, which is fantastic. Okay.
It's like a meal in its own. Yeah. And then when you add the potatoes, and the great thing about this as well, like this will feed a dinner party and a family, as you said, but it also it keeps, and the longer it keeps, it can build the day before.
Yeah, I like that idea as well. Convenience is everything for a lot of families who've both parents working, maybe.
Yeah. So just some leeks, some bay leaf, and some juniper.
All right.
And thyme. And we're just going to just some apples.
A little bit of flavour.
Yeah. We're going to use that in the cabbage.
Okay.
And just a wee trick for garlic, because some people get mixed up in garlic. I've just wrapped this in tin foil, put it in the oven for 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, okay, bring out all the flavour.
So you just and then you just push it and you have your own garlic puree.
Like that. Oh, very clever.
So then that goes on there.
I haven't seen that done before, that's good.
We give it a little stir.
Okay.
And then the good stuff.
All right.
Now, if you do this, it's a bit early for us, but if you do it later on, you don't have to put it all in.
In this kitchen, they were tasting wine last Friday morning at the early hours, so don't you be worried.
It's a good way to start a morning.
Don't you be worried. We're at the other end of the weekend, so it's okay. We're at the start of it again.
So again, we put that in.
The alcohol boils off, just in case anybody's worried.
And because it's an Irish craft beer, it's actually got loads of flavour. You know, it's none of that.
Good. So what's next then? What do we do next? So
we are just chicken stock.
Okay.
I mean, basically, you obviously take a wee bit longer on this sweat.
Okay.
We just put a lid on it.
There we go.
We move it under the oven where
Okay.
we have one already.
Mind the handies there, now that'll be
Yep.
really hot as we get ready to plate. Have a look at the finished product. Goodness, that is hot, that oven.
So that oven's in there is about 170.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot, hot, hot.
Yeah.
You stay in front of that, you'll have a tan in a few minutes. All right.
So again, the lid on and it goes in, and I'll take out
Okay.
the
Good man.
cabbage here.
Raymond from Harry's Bar and Restaurant in Donegal, winners of the Board Bia Just Ask. By the way, full details are on the Board Bia website. You can see all that's going on there.
And we just have some potatoes that have been,
Okay.
been boiling away. These are the fir apple potatoes.
All right.
These
And how do you serve
really
it? In a
waxy.
bowl, or will you put it in a plate?
Just a bowl.
Oh, yeah, excellent.
Just a bowl. Me personally, I did this for my family last weekend, and I just set the 3 pots in the middle of the table.
Everyone
they
helps
just
themselves.
took them and
I
helped
like
themselves,
it, I
you
like
know.
it. I like it.
Which is very good.
You do that in the restaurant, you cause a riot. Doors, crowds coming in. Look at that. Have a little close-up of that. Doesn't it look fantastic?
Because the pork is a rare bred pork, it's like a saddleback pork, or you can use the Board Bia quality assured. The flavour's just, it's just so special.
Excellent. Okay, let's plate away there and remind people that we'll put this recipe on our website a little bit later on today. You can have all the details there. If you want to cook this at home, it's a great family meal.
It's fantastic. So you got what you got here is basically 100% made in a showing. So
Okay, and just remind people the Board Bia website is boardbia.ie. Oh, that is great.
a potato,
Now there's the potato.
a real potato.
Look at that. A neat almost.
That is autumn on a plate, if you ask me.
You look at, put it down there, the colouring and everything is fantastic. Right, but I can see why you won it. I think you're going to be a hard act to beat again next year, particularly if you get the vineyard up and running in Donegal. Thank you very much for joining us
very
there.
much.
Raymond there from Harry's Bar in Donegal, winners of this year's